Right there is one of the most beautiful little girls I've ever had. But she is the hairiest thing we've ever had. We've had 8, 9, 10, 11 Shelties. She is a Scottish collie or a rough collie. And she's a beautiful girl. She's a sweet girl. She's got one brown and one blue eye. But she leaves hair wherever she goes. And she just leaves hair all over the place. And, uh, you know, them little shop vac, not little shop vac, but them little dustbuster type deals. My wife's had 15 of them over the last 10 years, and they just don't have enough suction to do much. I mean, if you run it right over the hair, it'll get it. Well, after I'm retired now, so I'm getting a few more house responsibilities. So I researched a bunch of shop vacs, portable shop vacs that have a battery pack that you can change out. And we've thrown several dustbuster types away because the batteries just wouldn't hold up for very long. Well, this is a Hercules grade, which Hercules is the top line of Harbor Freight. And this is the second Hercules tool that I bought. The shop is full of woodworking tools, and this is more for car cleanup and just portable. And I went down to Lowe's last night and bought that wand, extension wand, and the brush. And they just plug right in with the adapters that came with that. And it's pretty nice because this little unit puts out 40 cubic feet per minute, which is right next to where the Milwaukee was doing. And this has about 2 battery packs for this. This is our 24 volt, they're 20 volt, 24, 20 volt system. I'm not sure just yet, and a dual charger, so I bought the 2 battery packs for $44. They were on sale, so I got them. So that was about $90 for that. And then this was $99 for the Hercules, and then the charger was $59. So time I got out of there, I spent $281 for a shop vac. And when I priced this with what I was going to have to put in to a Milwaukee, I had about the same amount of money for not near as long a run time. And this also has the cord advantage. So if you want to plug the cord in and use it, it will work that way as well. So with the wand, I'm able to get up along all the ceilings, the grills, the ceiling fans, and the unit stays on the ground pretty much. And I can drag it around. It's got about a 5.5, 6, about a 6 foot hose that expands out, and then the extension. And these were $9 a piece. There's 2 of them, and the attachment was like $9, $10. So I spent like $36. I got another attachment, but I'm not using it. This one comes, of course, with the little wand that's in here, which is short for like doing cleanup, just right there. We're close by. It also has the unit belt here on the side and that. But this is mainly going to be for collecting hair from little Miss Kiwi over there, because she's just a beautiful dog. But she does shed like crazy. And I mean, if you go a day without sweeping, there's hair actually collecting around the sides of the walls. And so I found that we needed to take that a step up. Great dog, need to do this to accommodate that. So this little unit, done a lot of reviews on YouTube on it. Some of the guys will give you the unboxing of it, but I just went through the house on one battery and vacuumed for about 25 minutes and did all the ceilings and the floors and over the tops of the doors, and it just would fall right behind me. It's light enough where you can just drag it on the ground. It's got a smooth back, so I was able just to pick it up. And then when to pick it up, it weighs a little bit of weight, but not too much with the batteries in it. And it'll follow you around as you're doing the floors. When you're doing the ceilings, you can pick it up and carry it. Of course, you're moving pretty fast when you go to do the ceilings, but yeah, so I'm kind of so far I like this. It's Hercules, the Harbor Freight brand, but this is their top of the line that they put in competition with the big boys. So I'm sure that it's going to hold up just fine. I could have bought an extended warranty, but I didn't buy one. What I did is I just took this into Lowe's last night and unplugged this thing right here. I took this hose in and used the other end, and I just found attachments in Lowe's to hook up to it. And so I didn't have to fabricate anything. It just all was basically. And of course, you can use it as a blower as well on this side, and the hatch in there. But just this morning, vacuuming for 25 minutes or so. Went over every crevice, and it did a good job. It's got quite a bit of vacuum, and I did go for the small end up here on the broom at that, because you can get that in any nook and cranny, behind the toilets, behind little gates, you know, and the brush gets down in there, and of course you can see some of the hair that's right there. But we got a little robo vacuum that goes around and, you know, rolls around and does all that stuff, but it just doesn't do this to this degree. This vacuum, if there's a hair within a foot of it, it sucks it up. So that's kind of nice, and it does that. So I'm real impressed with it, and that's a good review. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Okay, we just came up from downstairs. I finally exhausted the other battery, put that one in, and I think I could probably run continually with that on the rechargeable mode. Did a good job. I went around all the ceilings downstairs. We have a floor plan that matches this one all downstairs, another kitchen, front room, utility room, and stuff like that. So I went through all the crevices downstairs, around to the bedroom, and stairs, the whole works. Gave everything a good workout. I mean, I'm just beat. So we did about 2,000 square foot of ceilings and floorboards. I'm not using it to, you know, hit the main middle sections of the floor, but just to go around over all the door casings, all of the stuff that just gets dust, and getting all the little cobwebs up in the corners that get there if you don't do it every year. And that tool made it easy. So I was using a Christmas wrapper tube, and dragging my shop vac around with electricity and the noise and all, and that was really an unpleasant experience. But with that thing there, it's no problem at all. You can actually drag that thing all around in the basement, and just let it drag it on the floor. And I mean, it's not much more than heavier than the cord, and you just keep dragging it around, and it follows you, and you were able to clean all of the little crevices, the ceiling fans, all that stuff. So downstairs, it was a little heavier than up here for sure. So anyway, about an hour of cleaning down there, and we're getting it pretty good. I filled that up twice now with just, I mean, you know, if it was a vacuum sweeper, it would have been a bag. It would have been filled twice. So there was just lots of stuff to get, and of course a lot of just dog hair. But anyway, in the crevices and stuff, and the cobwebs. So good tool. Our house is, I've been a phone man for 42 years. I know what people's houses look like. Our house is probably in the 85% of clean compared to most. And because I have been in some real, doozies. I mean, I've been in places you just didn't want to put your knee down on the floor. So anyway, that tool there will help keep us cleaner, and good investment. Harbor Freight, Hercules, just keeps on working.